Okay, welcome back to Division 4, race number 6 in Silverstone. We are here back in some Formula 1 action as it's qualifying time. It's short qualifying now, and we will see who's gonna start in which positions to the 50 Pros race today. So let's see who's the first one sitting in the lap, as I think it's gonna be I think it's Lars Linden or Leocat. Yeah, it's Lars Linden who's the first one setting a lap. No, he has Amparo on his lap, so we will go back to the Leocat. He's not now the first driver to set a lap, as he is going down the Cops corner. As he spun on the exit of Cops corner, it's really hard on tracks. Oh no, he's out of the qualifying also. So let's see, I think there was a Resliamo on the Alfa Romeo is now the first one to set the lap. No, it was, yeah. So we are going into the couple of final corners, and then he will cross the line, and let's see how the time is gonna be. As he comes to the club corner and coming to the final corner before crossing the line, it's gonna be 1:26.9. That's a good start. As then Spudafant, last season champion, goes fastest at the moment, 1:26.8. Salindo on the Haas goes fast, 1:26.7. So let's hop on Kingsman on board on this lap and see how the track looks. So first corner, full throttle, really hard to the traction also. Then we come into the proper first corner, really hard braking and to turn in, and then it's kind of chicane, and then we have the next straight already, the other straight going into Frug lines. Braking just after 50-meter pod, then turn in, and this is really hard corner for the traction, and the car is understeering all the way to the crash, and so then we have a Cops corner. This you have to be really careful on the throttle, as Kingsman invalidated. Is there anyone on the lap at the moment? I think Spudafant is on the lap now. Maybe. Oh no, he spun. And that means he's not a lap anymore. So Stancher times. He is coming to the Cops corner now, and he's currently on the lap. So we will continue circuit good now, and he's keep it on the invalidate, and then we are headed to Magas and Begas and Chapel. Really high speed corners. And here you can see understeer, it's a little bit kicking in. But then we are heading to the hunger straight, going in the stove corner number 15. You have to throw the car in to the apex and then only the whale and club corner 70 and 18. And it's gonna be 1:26.4 and goes fastest of all. Yeah, that was pretty good lap from the reserve driver today. So we had Dutch times, and then we had Thomas Sieber 2005. They are our reserve drivers today. So it's gonna be let's see, there's a Matthew Amico, teammate of Jansutan, is starting his lap now. Let's see how it goes. I think he has chance to go within top 5 if he just managed to do a good lap. I know he has space. He just have to do good qualify and good race to make sure to have get good points. As he's coming to the Brooklands, and it's purple sector 1, looking good on the start. Keep it on the tight on the exit of the old pit straight, and then it's cops. Keep it on the invalidate, and then we head into the Baggage and Beckett, and then Chapel final corner couple of this, and it's end of sector 2, and it's looking good. And then we are headed to the final corner, and it's gonna be 1:26.8 and goes P6 with that lap. And PR4 is coming to the line, and it's gonna be 1:27.4 and goes P12 with that lap. Lars Linden, actually his teammate goes P2, 1:26.5, and Lars Linden, teammate of Kate Pollet, is coming to the final corner. No, he has abandoned his lap, I think. There's third driver, Nakamati Attila goes P13, 1:27.4. Spulefant, he has invalidated. Rosliamo has also invalidated. Let's stay on board of Chris. See what he can do on today's School of Fun. as it's looking pretty good lap at least now, and he's improving, not much but still something, and that could put him before at the moment, so he will stay at the moment then. Actually he invalid on the stove. Silverstone is improving almost 2 tenths already, and that could put him really much to the front of the field as he's coming to the line. It's gonna be 1:26.6, and he goes P4 with that lap. Liamo goes just behind Silverstone, 1:26.6 also. As there's Tanker times, a result driver coming to the line, and it's got to be 1:26.2. Maybe he's a bit too fast to this division, but nonetheless he's just a result driver, so we have Kingsman on the lap at the moment. He's only one on the hot lap, and he's coming to the final corners, and it's looking pretty good lap at the moment. Maybe P8 or P7 at the moment. He goes P5, 1:26.6 also. It's really close with all drivers at the moment, especially on the from P2 to all the way to the P13. They are really close to each other. As there is 2 Red Bull drivers behind each other. It's gonna be credible at who's the first Red Bull driver sitting at the lap. As he's coming to the final few corners before starting his lap. As now he's starting his lap, and we will see how the lap goes. He's coming to the turn number 2 now, braking on when the curve starts to turning, and stay on the right side to get best possible exit to the this straight, which is gonna go to the Brooklands corner, and the second one is done now, and he's improving a little bit, not too much, but still something. And then we are headed to the old pit straight. Keep it on the very tight on the inside, and then it's the really tricky cops corner, and keep it on the track limits. And then it's the end of sector 2. Let's see how the lap is gonna go, and he is improving almost 10th. That's looking good. As he comes to the stove corner, last sector of this track, and keep it on the track limits also here. It's very important. And then the final few corners. Looking pretty decent lap as he goes P2 just behind Dancer times, 1:26.3, as his teammate was improving quite a bit, but he was invalidated. Let's stay on the another Red Bull driver on board, as he was improving 2 tenths. That could be really close to the Caterpillar and Dancer times laps, as there is a lot of drivers starting their lap now. On the sector 3 there was a little bit of traffic, as Kingsman has retired from the session. He is done now with the qualifying and is happy with the results, I think. As Lars Valinda is coming to the cops corner. Seems like, yeah, he's keeping it cool, and he's invalidate. Sorry, he's improving 1.5 tenths at the moment, as P4 goes P6 at the moment, just behind his teammate. As Lars Verlinden is coming on the sector 3 now. He's not improving too much, but something, and I think he got some slipstream from his teammate to the hunger straight, as it's gonna cross the line, as he improves a little bit and goes stays P3 126.4, as Budafant is coming sector 2 now. Let's see what the last season champion can do. Oh, he's a little bit down on his lap. I think he's not gonna improve it anymore. As Resniamo is coming to the line, as his teammate goes P14, 14, and Resniamo stays P9, as Dancer times improves even more and stays on the P1 rather comfortably. And that's qualifying over, I think. Next we have a race, 50% race. So P1 is the German driving Dancer times. Is the result driver. So actually, first Division 4 driver is Katie Polland on the Red Bull. His teammate Lars Verlinden P3, Charlie P4, Spulafat P5, H-Taylor P6, Kingsman P7, P4 P8, Wesley Amma P9, Chris P10. As the qualifying was really close, and now we have rain, heavy rain on the race, and that's cool. Changed really much the how the race will go, as there's gonna be a lot of water spray, and drivers have to be really careful when they are driving behind each other, as they cannot see anything. And I think we will see a lot of safety cars today. as we can see, we are on the formation lap now. There is a lot of rain, and it's full wet on everybody's car. So let's see how the starts goes. They have to be really careful. As drivers are reforming to the grid, we are almost ready to go again to the race in Silverstone. Pretty typical weather on the England, I would say, I think. As it's almost ready to go. As the lights are starting to come one at a time. And it's the lights out where we go. It's really slow start from the everybody. As we come into the first corner, everyone is taking really careful. As there's a horse, he's still going huge time from down the inside. As there's pretty much chaos everywhere. As we are heading already to the second straight. Is there a four-way battle going on? As the lead maintains its pace. Oh, actually, Katie Bolle has gone for the lead at the moment. And then sometimes our result driver is struggling under these conditions now. And Katie Bolle has shown what he's made of. As we are coming to the Copse corner. They decide to stay on the back. As there is a spool of front really making good moves at the moment. As there is a lot of position changing going on. As Spodafant has moved up to... No, actually he has gone down. He has happened something. As there's huge rain bomb going on. As Lars Linda has struggled, he has almost lost the car control. As sector 1 yellow flags, and that's first driver out of the race, and it's Ferrari Amito has gone wide into turn 2, and that's caused with a safety car. One down, 60 left. So on the strategy wise, I think it's gonna be 0 stops, or then it's 1 stop, but I think it's 0 stops. All race through with these wet tires. We are racing again with a safety car, and we are now continuing racing. As there was a no, that happened, Resniamo has spun on the exit of a chapel corner and has lost his wing, and he has the box now. That's not the end of the race still, but there's gonna be a safety car for sure in some of the part of the race. There was going really wide on the first corner, and that gives edge for Biocat to try and overtake the Nakumatila. But it's really hard to overtake as there isn't any DRS, and it's really wet. As there's Kingsman, Chris and PR4 is fighting from the P8 position. Also Challenger's challenging dance times pretty closely on the Cops corner. As Chance time goes side by side with Katie Bullet and moves up to P1 and leads up the race once again from Katie and Bullet. As it's really close with everyone at the moment. And Haystack gets really good exit out of the final corner, and Lars Berliner slips out. They touch on the rear wires. And no damage, I think, as they're coming to the second corner once again. And Gator Bullet is also struggling with the rear. And it's once again for the safety car. What has happened? I don't know. But it's looking really dark at the moment. And you can see all the spray on the air. It's unbelievable dark. Maybe it's a red flag to this race in some point. As the conditions are untriable at the moment. I haven't seen this kind of rain for a very long time, as it's almost like a storm. The rain is coming on a sideways. What a pace. What is this rain? And why the earth is virtual safety car? Is it because conditions is so bad? Because there isn't any collisions or anything? I don't know. But it's looking really bad on the condition now. It's almost night. Yeah. And we are racing once again. Suddenly the goes already challenging Katie Bullet around the outside now, down the inside. It's almost like a Verstappen like 2019. And Salinder gets her past from Katie Bullet. Oh, there's a massive crash. Red Bull and has come together on the final corner, and that probably brings safety car. Lars Linden has lost it. And no safety car. A Haystiller has no front wing. As there is a lightning also coming. It's already thunder in here. In Silverstone now. Really bad conditions. So we are 2 out now and 15 drivers left. Nakamoto has got 3-second time penalty from track limits. That's the first penalty of this race at the moment. As everyone is really close to each other. And already 5 laps has gone. And there's 21 laps still to go. As Haystiller is now coming to the front wing change. Yep, it seems like some kind of rainstorm has hit us now on Silverstone race. As we are getting nice helicopter view from the Williams of Spoilerfund. As Linky Ford gets 3-second time penalty, that's second driver to get penalty, and it's 1 second with a safety car because of the conditions are so bad. Yeah, there hasn't happened any collisions, but it's because of the conditions. That's why we have with a safety car at the moment. As I think because there isn't any incidents now. As brake gets 5 seconds for ignoring yellow flags, as Leocat gets drive-through penalty. Not the ideal, but it is what it is. We are just waiting to rain ease up a little bit, as it seems like now it's not too bad anymore. It's really a bit wide at the moment. That it was a few minutes then, but it's still really wet at the moment. as Leogat has to go. He's trying to penalty now. As Vesliamo puts the fastest 140.8. It's very low close, even faster 140.6. As there is a pass off break going to pits now, the Central Times puts fastest lap. Can we see inters at the moment, or is it still too wet? I don't see why he would pit in other case. Oh, it's just a short penalty, I think. There appear 4 really close to Chris at the moment. We may see some overtakes going on. Maybe. There hasn't been too much overtake yet. So hopefully we can get some overtakes. As PR4 is really close to Chris, but the other way thing is how you make the overtake. As he's really close on the chapel now and is ready to make a move, and he moves up to P6 behind his teammate now, chasing down him. Oh, he decides to pit. Is it now inters or not? I think it's now inters because a lot of guys are pitting now. Yep, they're going for the inters, but some of the drivers has decided to continue with wets. That could be crucial for the race lead at the moment. So half of the grid has gone for the inters and half of the grid has stayed on the wets. And let's see how's the pace with the inters of Salindo. He's the first one with the inters now. It's still pretty wet, but maybe in few laps times it will be faster than wets. At least it's coming down the cap to the leader, so it's looking good. As PR4 Leocat has battling, and that shows that inters are right choice at the moment, as PR4 is so much faster now, and Dancer Times also pitting. It's gonna be really close with the Salindo who's gonna come first out on the track. Let's stay on board of Challenger and see how close it's gonna be. He's coming out of his pit box now, and Challenger, where is he? He's coming out of final corner. Let's see, it's gonna be really close. As Jan Sam has to still... Yes, and it's Challenger who's now in the first place. And that cost quite a bit time to Dancer Times to pit one lap later. And now it's Challenger leading this race. And Thomas, our second reserve driver, is now on the third. He's still on the wet tires, so I think he has to pit still on the inters. Then is the Champions Boulevard. Behind him is Gator Bullet. PR4 is one second behind. Then Nakamatila, Kingsman is really close to Nakamatila. We may see some overtakes. Chris has just done a move on Lioken. Then it's Slinky Pod, Benersi, and then it's two Alfa Romeos, and he's still on the last place at the moment. Stevens Boulevard going for the move on Thomas, and it seems like Thomas is struggling with the wet now, and Inters are really the best option now. So it's drying up, but it's gonna be interesting to see if it's gonna be dry up all the way before the race ends, but at least now it's on the Inters time, as Thomas is coming now into pitch. Starting to push the fast lap. And Thomas has retired from the session, as Leo gets much good confidence for speed in the pit lane. Also Leocat has retired. That's a disaster for both Mercedes drivers. Both have retired from the session. It's gonna be tasty fight from the lead between these two drivers, Challenger and Danger Times. Let's check the one yellow flags. What is happening there? Oh, it's just the Mercedes coming out of pits. As Danger Times puts the faster lap. A little bit faster than Challenger was putting, but still really close, as they are on the class of their own on this race, as it's a halfway through the race now. 30 laps to go, and 30 laps has gone already. there isn't any tight battles going on. We have a time to see actually penalties are here. So there is a 8-second time penalty for Slinky Ford, then there is 5-second time penalty for Hate Taylor, and then it's 2 3-second time penalties, which one is for Fake and one is for Nagmattila. Spenderczyk gets also 3-second time penalty. So the best start of this race has got Nagmattila, has gained 9 positions. That's really good start. Also Chalinda has made a really good start. As Hates there gets another 3-second time penalty. But the worst start of this race has got Hates Taylor. Has lost 7 places. But also that wasn't so good race for Lars Valinden today. Also MF, I mean so. And then I don't know what happened to Mercedes drivers. They just quit from the session. But as we see, dance time is coming really close to the Salindo now. As we get good rearing on board as Fullafan goes past 136.5 on the Williams. Maybe he will catch slowly these 2 drivers. As its rain is stopping or slowly, we may see dry lines coming pretty quickly. That's another good rivalry is going on here with Gate Bullet and PR4. 2 McLaren drivers has done an amazing job today, as they have proven to be competitive on Silverstone. And lead has stayed on the same, nothing has happened yet, just yet. There is quite a lot of drivers on really close each others. 4 drivers really close each others, and is fighting from the P4 position at the moment. Seems like Red Bull has really good straight line speed, but in the corners P4 gains quite a lot on Gate Bullet. 10 laps to go. Challenger put fast lap 1:26.4. The gap has increased. Spoonerfan goes even faster. As what has happened to the answer times, there has lost time on Challenger and Spoonerfan has gained a little bit on him. I think he has made some mistake. Not big mistake, but still some kind of mistake. Stancy Times has gained back that lost time and pushed the fast lap 1:36.0. Can we see overtake already? No, it's just not yet. Still a little bit too far away. As rain is gonna stop in any moment, I think. It's not too bad at all anymore. As Kingsman is side by side with the Notvatla and makes a move around the outside of Cops corner and is now right behind his teammate on P6. What a move from the Kingsman of this race. As we are continuing on this battle, PR4 uncapable, as Dancer Time has again made some mistake. Gap has increased quite a bit. Oh no, oh that's Kingsman has lost the place once again. He lost the rear end on the final corner. He lost the one place and is back to P7 at the moment. As Chris is gonna join this fight also. As the answer time puts faster lap 1:30. 35.6 maybe or something. Just there. So 1:36:35.9 is the fast lap at the moment. And there's only 6 laps to go. And there hasn't been so many overtakes on this race. There has been some crashes, but still a pretty clean race, to be honest, considering it's wet race around Silverstone, which there has been some spins also, but not too many anything. But yeah, overtakes has been quite a less now. I would have hoped they have with a bit more overtakes, but it is what it is. When it's wet, there isn't EMS available, so yeah, it makes it a bit harder to overtake for the car. There's 5 laps to go. As Challenger on its own has been driving a brilliant race, and is maybe gonna come for the win today, bringing a race win for Haas F1 team. As Nakamoto gets another 3-second time penalty from track limits. As Dunstein puts fast lap, improving 10th of his fast lap 1:35.8. P4 has to try something else, because there's only 4 laps to go, and still hasn't managed to figure out how to overtake capable, or is he gonna wait for the last lap? I don't know. As there will also fight from the P12 position between Resniamo and Hayes Taylor. as danger time still improving his faster time 1:35.807 as Resniamo gets as Resniamo gets 3-second time penalty from track limits. As we are entering to final 3 laps of this race, as Brake gets 3-second time penalty also from track limits. As danger time is slowly coming back to the 1 second window of Salindo. Is he gonna make a move on the last lap? We have to see and wait. Then there is a fight on P4 positions as danger time puts even faster lap 1:35.7. From P4 positions fight between Kate and Bullet and P4. Maybe on the last lap overtake could be seen. 10, another rival is fighting from P6. Kingsman and Akmattila. And also Chris is fighting from that position. 10 is P9 fight between Ben Energy and Slinky Keyboard. And then from fight from the P12 position is between Resliamo and H. Taylor. As danger time is making some serious moves on the progress on the gap between Salindo, as it's coming down pretty quickly now, as he goes really wide on the exit of Cobb's corner. As H. Taylor has posted on the final corner and he's out of the session, and it's checked to 3 yellow flags now. But I think there's not gonna be any safety cars, as it's already quite a few laps. As the time is coming really close now on the Salindo, challenging on the win of this race. Yeah, danger time is really a danger now for Salindo. He's hanging right on the gearbox of Salindo. That's gonna be interesting fight for sure on these 2 final laps. As they're coming to now, Brooklands still keeping on the same, as this time's got a little bit wider on the exit. As the Slinky Pod going overtake from Ben Energy and moves up to P9 position at the moment with his Ferrari. That's a good move from Slinky Pod. As PR4 is now really close to Kid Bullet also. We might see overtake on now or on the last lap. He's still not gaining anything on the straights. Chalindo and Desam has... Oh no, that's penalty for Chalindo. He gets 3-second time penalty from track limits. That was costly mistake. That's... it's gonna give a victory for the end times at the moment. With that penalty, it was really bad timing. It could have been really good results for Salindo. It is also already now, but it would have been victory would have been even better for Salindo. As they are coming really close now to each other. So PR4 and Katie Bullet also. They now coming to the stove. Is the times gonna go for the move? No, he's staying on the back. Oh, Danger Time is pitting. Danger Time is pitting. Wow, that's good sportsmanship from the Danger Times. He knows he was reserve driver and he is pitting and retiring from the session. That's good sportsmanship for him. Really good. What a job Danger Times was doing on this race. It was unbelievable. He had great pace. But he also respects of this division by retiring from the session. Thank you, Danger Times. So its race is coming to the end as the final car is coming to the finish line. Break is coming now and his teammate coming in few seconds time to cross the line. Salino is gonna win the race on Silverstone today and Nakumattila gets driver of the day. As here they come the top 3 drivers on the podium. So, winner of this race is Chalindo, P2 is Bulafant, P3 is Kate Bullet on the Red Bull, PR4 comes P4, Kingsma P5, Chris P6, Nakamata P7, Penalty P8, Slinky Keyboard P9, Break P10, and Wesley Liamo P11. And the Danger Times, what a job from him today. He was driving an amazing race and respecting all these Division 4 drivers by retiring from the pits. Massive respect for him. And that's Silverstone race over. And next time we will be in Austria for Red Bull Ring. So see you in the next week at the same time. Goodbye from me today. Thank you.